Hey y'all, it's Gord. It is January 11th. It is Monday, January 11th. January 11th will go down in history, at least for me and for a lot of David Bowie fans, as a day as important as August 16th. August 16th, 1977, Elvis Presley died. I think that was as significant. And in honor of Bowie, I'm going to share a story today. Sorry about my earlier video being so broken up. I take some of these things, you should have seen me when Robin Williams passed. When great people go, some of them touch us so deeply that we feel we know them. Um, so, what happened on August 16th, 1977? First, everybody pull up a bowl or your dab machine or your bong, whatever you got, and let's have a toast and a cheers to David Bowie back up in the stars. Can you hear me, Major Tom? He's up there playing music now, so let's cheers him first. I should have shown you. This is a mix of dopium with the house blend butter. And burning really nice. Oh, what a beautiful flavor. Anyways, that was in honor of David. But to also honor him, I'll tell you a story. I remember where I was when Elvis died. And if you're old enough, do you remember where you were? Um, we heard about it. Well, let me go back a bit. On that day in 77, in August of 77, we had been in Grand Junction, Colorado, for about 2 weeks. We were camping just outside Grand Junction. We stayed with the guy who owned a World War II biplane who crop dusted as a living. It was a replica. It wasn't a World War II biplane, but it was a biplane, and it was cool. And that day we had gone on flights over the canyon. He had taken it's a two-seater, so he flew us up one by one. Only three of us guys went, and the ladies all went to town to do some shopping. So I remember it. I still have some pictures that I have posted in Google a few times of me and my brother in front of the biplane. It was really, really cool going upside down doing tricks and going really close to the ground. It was really, really neat, especially going through the canyon. So I remember that day really, really well. Then, and what really stuck it out was the women coming home from town into the campground. It's a big, big campground, but they came into town about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we see them get out of the vehicle, and they're just crying and crying hard, and they're running to their respective, my mom to her dad, my mom's friend, my mom to my dad, my mom's friend to her husband. My sister was crying. And it took a little while, and then finally, Mom showed us the newspaper. Elvis Presley is gone, and we spent that evening. We had a dinner in honor of him, around the campfire, and we spent that evening playing guitars and singing Presley songs, and just a lot of blues, a lot of campfire blues. Uh, So I intend to tonight listen to a lot of Bowie and smoke and get high and respect the man. He was a man who, yeah, a lot of you are going to say, yeah, he was pretty weird. Oh, well, I'm pretty weird. He He was unapologetically Bowie, and I like that. He was himself. He was who he wanted to be. And I will never forget sitting around with my daughters watching Labyrinth. It was some of the most beautiful times growing up. So peace and cheers, love and harmony. Let's have another toke together. And to the great musicians in our lives, they help us when we're sad. They boost us when we need it. They carry on our happiness when our happiness is already strong. The the best of them, they never really die. Because I'll never forget Bowie. He's been a part of my life. He was 69 and I'm 54, so he's only 15 years older than me. I respect him from about the time I was 11 or 12 years old on. Always loved rock, always loved weird rock, theatrical rock. And he is what made theatrics in rock and roll his own. Really, really appreciate his contribution to art. So cheers again. Peace and harmony to all of you. Okay. And to those few who seem to be upset that I'm not gaining subscribers in the last couple of days. I'm losing 4 or 5 a day. And I can only attest that it's because I asked for help. Do you see weakness in me? I don't know why you're leaving me. If you know anyone who's left me, find out. But I can only be who I am. Once in a while, I ask for help. Is my vehicle out and insured? Is my house insured? No. I'm a step closer. A few people helped. And it doesn't matter if people help or not. It's a back and forth community. Believe me, I promise you, I am a man who helps. You have to believe me because I am me. I am also unapologetically gourd. I am who I am. And I guess, you gain a bunch of subscribers and then a few just maybe don't like your politics and they go. And that may be a natural flow. So I'm not going to let it worry me. It's just one of those days where my emotions are up and down. So I want to wish all the best to all of you. I said that a couple of times. And no, I'm not high. I haven't even had any tea today. That was only the second or third toke since my early morning, afternoon video. Find somebody without a smile and give them one. They need yours and you need to share it. Peace and harmony.